Okay. Oh my god, my voice is already fucking up. Okay, so I decided to go ahead and film this video now because I've been putting it off. I'm just going to be doing an introduction to me, myself and I. Anyway, I can't remember when it was, but at some point, like last month maybe, I was like,
okay, Instagram followers, please send me questions. I'm going to put them in a Q&A video.
And I never did that until now. So hello Jackie's Instagram followers, hi. I'm gonna go ahead and answer those questions now. But first I wanted to do like a simple introduction of myself, and yes, I do have to read bullet points off of this here notebook because I ramble. Also, I'm really sorry for the croaky voice. This is literally the first time I'm speaking actual words today, so forgive me. Basic information about me. Hi, my name is Jack. Ooh. Am I okay? No. The answer is no. My name is Jackie, okay? I'm 21 years old. My birthday is August 14th, 2001. Let's see what else. Oh, I'm bisexual. This is my coming out video. This is my very dramatic moment right now. What I like drawing, I like writing, I like reading, anything that involves like storytelling and visual art I really like, and that's why I really want to make comics. I also really like video games. I think they're a very interesting way to like tell a story, to display art through environments and characters. I also really like romance and horror. They're just my favorite genres. Dislikes, here we go. Microtrends. Last time I filmed this, I had a whole very long rant about microtrends. I'm not going to do it this time, but basically what I was like saying is feel free to see something for the first time and be like, oh, that's kind of cool. I'll like incorporate that into my closet somehow, you know, naturally, in a way that suits my personal tastes, and like just take what I like from it and leave the rest. But people will change their entire personality and style over a trend that, you know, these days lasts about a week, and it's just like you're constantly trying to catch up on something that is going to move on without you very quickly, and then all of a sudden you're stuck with a closet full of clothes you don't like. Anyway, that was a very condensed version of my rant on that. And the last thing I have on my dislikes list is loyalty over morality. And I know that sounds really like pretentious, but basically what I'm trying to say is like, if this person is like doing life-alteringly bad shit to other people and you're just like, oh well,
but we're cool.
No. I just don't get that. I don't understand it, and I fucking hate that concept so much. Okay, now we're moving on to questions from Instagram, and the first one says, what is your sign? I am a Leo, and I feel like that makes a lot of sense for me. I'm very like, I wouldn't call it self-centered, but I am self-interested? I don't know. I love myself. I have a super high self-esteem. I can be very encouraging. I'm always trying to bring other people up with me. I'm not one of those people that are like, oh, I'm the prettiest girl in the room right now. I'm like, we all look good. Question number 2, what was/is your biggest inspiration in life? I went on and on about this in my last recording trying to do this video because I just did not know the answer, and then I eventually that's not a word. I eventually came back around to myself being my biggest inspiration, and once again that sounds really self-centered, but like it's definitely the truth. I mean, there are some things that inspire me, but that kind of just comes and goes as I get older. But like, looking at myself, I am always trying to improve myself. whether that's like financially, my personality, the way that I treat other people, the way that I look, the way that I handle certain situations. I am constantly trying to push myself to do better, and seeing where you are then and where you are now and like the positive changes, it just makes you feel really like inspired to continue on. Okay, question number 3. I can read. Favorite hairstyles you've done? Okay. Wow, that was very intense vocal fry. I think I'll take another sip of my tea that is no longer iced. So aesthetically, I feel like I always look better when I have an afro in, or when I say in like that's something you install. The afro goes out of my head. I look good with my natural hair out. That's like one of my favorite looks because it just works really great with my head. I always feel like my head is very like, it's very circular, and then I have a kind of squarish looking jaw. If I don't have an afro, my hair looks a little bit too flat. It can often look very like my face is very, you know, like my head is like too intense. But like having a big afro makes your face look so much smaller. It always makes me feel so much more like feminine looking. Aesthetically, afro is my favorite. However, it is an absolute nightmare as far as maintenance goes. Maintenance wise, braids are just the best. They're just the best. Yes, they take like fucking 10 plus hours sometimes, depending on what you want to do and how small the parts are and how long the hair is. But like once you do it that one time, you're like good. Question number 4, biggest fashion inspos. My biggest fashion inspiration. I love cherry picking shit out of the Y2K fashion movement, okay? I don't like a lot of the stuff that they used to do because it was very unflattering, but they had some like gems. They had some diamonds in the rough, okay? And I'm gonna pick out that diamond. And I'm just gonna let myself have it. I've been into J fashion for a very long time. I used to be more into like Decora, but I've kind of swung so hard or leaned so hard into the maximalism of it all that I just like swung back into like being a little bit more minimalistic. I'm kind of into the early 2010s hyper femme era with like yours truly, Ariana Grande, and you know, it's popping up on Tumblr called Rosie blogs, and it's basically just like the exact shit people would put on We Heart It in 2013 that you just can't find anymore. And yeah, I guess that's kind of where my inspirations as far as fashion goes ends for now. Question number 5, does music ever inspire your fashion? If yes, what specific artists or songs? So it's not so much that music inspires my fashion, but it's more so like if I feel a certain way and wear a certain type of outfit, then I'm going to want to listen to a certain type of music. It's more like my fashion influences what music I want to listen to in the moment. Question number 6, favorite era of fashion and or makeup? Like I said, currently is the 2013 Rosie aesthetic, but my favorite era for makeup is, I like 2000s video vixen makeup specifically because it's so clean. It's like, it's just made to accentuate what's beautiful about your face already without adding extra shit. I also really like East Asian makeup trends, and I find that a lot of East Asian makeup just works the best for my face because my eyes in particular, it's kind of hard to find makeup looks that look good for them with Western YouTubers because they all have that like crease in the middle right here, and they don't have to worry about, you know, hooded lids and blah blah blah. What's your favorite breakfast? Question number 7, by the way. I don't eat breakfast. I prefer I don't eat breakfast. I'm just not a breakfast person. I don't wake up and immediately want to put something in my mouth and chew it. That sounds so fucking weird. I prefer to drink something in the morning, and it's usually just tea. I really hope y'all don't take that the wrong way and think that I'm just trying to be like one of those
Iced coffee for breakfast.
type of girls, but that's literally who I am. I'm sorry. I start eating around like noon if I'm lucky, but most of the time I'm at work, and you have to like always be on because I work at a coffee shop, and no matter if I have the time to sit down or not, a customer is going to walk through that door at any time, and I have to get up for them. Question number 8. Any type of fashion aesthetic you're into now besides the one you have right now? We already answered that question, but like I'm really into J fashion stuff. I've been really invested in the rise of Gyaru. I'm probably pronouncing that so wrong, but Gyaru subculture has been like skyrocketing in popularity lately. You find so many gals on Instagram, or at least in my personal feed, I find so many, and it's really cool seeing how people do their makeup. Question 9. Oh, this isn't a question. I think you should remain elusive and not answer questions. Too late for that, buddy. Question 10. Not a question, but have a beautiful day. Thank you. 11 just says meow, but with a lot of W's, so meow back to you. Question number 12 is, what do you look for in a friend? What a sweet question to end this off of. Open-minded, treats other people kindly, someone who will put up with my shenanigans, because I can be very ditzy sometimes, and I kind of hate that I come off like that because it makes me feel dumb, and like feeling dumb is something that kind of comes around in my head every now and then whenever I find myself struggling with something that may be easier to other people I mean. And so whenever I am just being myself, but like in a way that kind of comes off as like, oh, she's dumb to someone else, I'm gonna need you to roll with that. I need you to roll with it. But not only that, I be ranting about very nerdy shit, like,
They ruined my favorite video game franchise with this video game that came out. It's not even like the other games. And like, I read this manga and I have to tell you the entire fucking story, even though it's like 400 chapters long. I just have to tell somebody about it. Please listen.
Put up with me. That is the 3rd requirement. Put up with me. Thank you. So that's going to be everything from this video. Wink, 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 wink. If you enjoyed, thanks. Thank you. Please be please be sure. Oh my god. Okay, come on. Final stretch. Please be sure to like and subscribe, and have a good day or night wherever you are. Check out my social media links. I don't know what to say. Thanks. Bye.